Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Karen's Stamp Hunt. My name is Karen Scott, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Edmonton, Alberta. So happy Thursday. Welcome. Today we're going to continue playing with the So Refreshing. Today it will be the bundle because I have borrowed the dies from my friend Sharon. She was kind enough to part with them for a couple of days. And I will show you those because it's got some really neat features that you don't get with the stamp set. That it comes with a few dies that I think are um, quite unique. Anyway, let's see. So I have a few things already pre-cut. And so I've got enough here to make probably about actually 4 cards. So, but anyway, we'll kind of try to stick to 2. Happy Thursday, Denise. How are you? Thank you for joining me. And thank you, by the way, for sending me a project that you were working on. That was really kind. And I love to see what everybody's doing. And so if there's anybody out there, there's a few people watching. Say hi. Let me know where you're from, and yeah, if you want to share with me, post on my page and show me what you're working on. I'd love to see. So anyway, I will. Let me see, announcements. Still Canada shipping, no priority shipping. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks they'll have that figured out. Paper Pumpkin is delayed a little bit because of the same issue with the they have a new shipping system that they've put in place, and things are everything has to go through, and they have to work out all the quirks and that kind of thing. So hopefully it won't be too much longer. A few more things have gone on the a few things have there's still on the not orderable list and low inventory. I went through those before, so I won't go through those again, but let's see. Don't forget 15% off your Paper Pumpkin, or not Paper Pumpkin, your some of the designer series paper. Take advantage of that before the end of the month. And the starter kit. So if you are not a demonstrator and you want to invest in some products, this is the time to do it. $206 here in Canada worth of product. You choose whatever you want, and it only costs you $135. No shipping, no GST, and here in Alberta, no PST either. So that's great. Just a straight $135, and you can get a fair amount of product in it, and the big ticket item too. So if you want a stamp cut and emboss machine, the big one, the big boss as we call it, it's a good time to grab that. So especially with no shipping, because that's a big item to pay shipping on. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say for now, and I will flip my camera down and pull in some of the pieces. I'll show you the dies first, and again, I've pulled in the Dainty Delights stamp set and dies because I think they go so well with the So Refreshing. There's only one. There's one stem and one flower in the So Refreshing, and I really like the Dainty Delights. They're pretty. So anyway, I'm teaming them up. So let me add my camera. Here we go. Okay. So I have a new host code if you're placing any orders. It's at the top of the screen. It's also in the beginning. And yeah, so let me bring in the dies. So here again is the stamp set. So you notice you have the jug, I guess you want to call it, the pitcher. And of course you can stamp that and die cut that with that, but it also gives you in this set another pitcher that and it also when it's cut, it gives you an opening that you can stick your flowers in. So I thought that was really nice. So in this case, I went and I cut that out and then I embossed it. So it looks like it has a pattern on it on the vase. And this I thought was so cool. So this is your tablecloth. It's even got the little tassels on it. And this is what that looks like all cut out. And yeah. So the other things, now somebody please help me out. I know that these would be ice cubes, but if you have this set and you know what this is, if you can see what that is and you know what it is, please tell me. I haven't cut it out. I'm sure if I did, I might be able to play with it and figure it out. It's got a couple of holes and looks like you might be able to stick some twine through it. So I don't, I just don't know. So I haven't used that. Oh, my watch is dying. And the other thing that I loved, so it has the remember I was talking about the leaves, and I call them mint leaves, and they have the die cuts that you can cut the stamped image out, but it also gives you some, and it cuts 3 at a time, as well as, oh my gosh, love this, little strawberries. There's strawberries, and they've got the little the greenery that goes on them. They're little, so if you don't have a take your pick tool and a silicone craft mat, now's the time to get that. Put that in your starter kit, and it really helps pick them up and put the greenery on the strawberries. So anyway, those are the dies, and let's see. I have gone ahead and done a couple of cards. I will show you. Let me say hello. Let's see. I wish you could take a class from me too. You can always feel free to join us. I can send you a link and you can pop in if we do a class and just work on your own stuff. But hi, Kathy. Margaret Ann, hello. Thanks for joining me. Margaret Ann, thank you for posting on my page your project. Love it. So, okay. Just a reminder, these are the 2 cards that we did the other day. And I used the die from the ice cream, or not ice cream, share milkshake bundle. I'm pulling that in again today, but not not to make a tablecloth. I'm going to use it for as some lattice work in the back instead of pulling in the split textured die. So let's see. These are the 2 cards that I made, and let me start with this one. I wanted to do the strawberries. So pull in the strawberry with you can see how they're done, but just strawberry water. So I'm going to do that, except with using the oh, hi Deb. Thanks for joining me. So anyway, I had this is supposed to be strawberry water. So it's got the ice cubes and it's got the strawberries. The only thing was that I associate cherry cobbler, and I pulled into the cherry cobbler with Christmas. So it I'm going to do it in different colors today. And this one is for those of you watching that are in our crafting crew group. This is going to be my submission for the color challenge this month. So it was fresh freesia and gorgeous grape with the lemon lolly. So that's my submission. So, and I thought we'll just do this one in another color too. So anyway, let me just pull in some stuff and then we'll get started. So all right. So let's start with our strawberries. So this time I toned it down a little bit and I decided to go with sweet sorbet, because it you can get strawberries that look that color. You know, they don't have to all be super ripe and ready to go. So all right, so just your basic cardstock, and 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4.25. And I'm going to do it landscape. Now I did pull in the old embossing folder, the brick embossing folder. You can use the exposed brick that they have now. So use current stuff, but I thought I would change it up a bit. And I'm going to bring in I didn't do this on my first card, but I am going to do this on, if I can find my sweet sorbet, yes, my blending brush. I'm just going to add a little color in the background so it's not so white. Thanks, Margaret Ann. I thought I would you know, just this isn't my blending brush. I thought I would try to do two things at once, like, you know, get that out of the way. And scrap paper. I don't even know if I'll be at crafting crew meeting. My brother's coming to town that weekend, so I might be at the racetrack that night. We'll see what's going on. But I still have yet to get my cards out. All right, we're just going to attach that. Now, I thought what I would do, I've gone ahead and cut out, like I said, the tablecloth, and I cut out again using that the die from the milkshake bundle, and I made a trellis. And I'm just going to, just because I want my flowers to be able to climb up on something and not just sit there. So we're just going to piece it together. I need a little bit of liquid glue on this one. I had it running a minute ago. Oh, there we go. Oops. Remember, don't put too much on. Be like me and have a sticky mess all over. Oh, yes. My brother has not been. I've been here, Deb, I've been here 6 years. And it'll be 6 years actually at the end of this month. And my brother has not been to my place to visit. So I am really looking forward to it. He's bringing his 2 grandkids, and so it's going to be just a I don't know how long he's going to stay. We're doing the he's got a few things that he wants to do at the local racetrack here that he wants to take in. I'm sure he'll probably take the kids to West Ad, which is great. Go do some of the rides. And we're going to the Calgary Stampede. Yes. So we're going to drive down and we're going to go see Alabama's playing and on Saturday night. So we'll go see that. So I've gone ahead and while I'm chitty-chatting here, wrong color. My Dainty Delights, so you don't have to watch me stamp and color. I've gone ahead and done that. So I just need to decide which flowers I'm going to put in there. And I'm going to try to weave it in a little bit here if I can. I can't. So I'll put it underneath here. So yeah, we're going to drive down on this Saturday night, see Alabama in concert, come back, and then we've got tickets to the rodeo, or to the Stampede to see the, like the wagons and all of that kind of stuff. We're going to do that on Monday and Tuesday. So I'm pretty excited. It'll be, my brother is one of those that go. And he's living his best life. Okay, just got to put some glue on the back of this. And he brings his grandkids with him wherever he goes. So we've got quite a few plans this summer, but I'll meet up again with him. He's coming actually, and then he'll be back at the end of July for K-Days here in Edmonton. So I just put that there. Now let's bring in our strawberries. We need to stamp these. I'll keep working, chatting your ear off. Okay. So yeah, he's going to be back for K-Days, and we'll go to go see some or listen to some music that they have there too. So this is the water that I'm going to stamp now. So bring in these, and like I said, I use the Smoky Slate. And this is where I don't want it too dark, so I'm going to stamp off. I'll use my scrap paper. And I want a couple of glasses. All right. So I just thought I would make it look like it was the Smoky Slate was the glass itself and the water is inside. So stamp off. There's one, two, and we're not done with that yet. There's another piece to put on the top because water is not gray. Stamp off and put that on. Now, that one didn't work out so well, but let's see if I can line it up. No, it doesn't want to. I don't know what I did. Let me clean it and try again. It's a good thing I cut lots. Here we go. There, perfect. Grab the other part. So they have a part that is the handle and the top, and we're going to stamp that as well. I don't want you to see my head in the picture, so I'll try to do it without looking right over top of it. And our glass. Thank you, Margaret Ann. I will. My brother, was it 3 years ago? 4 years ago now, my brother was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer. And so that's when he just decided he was going to live his best life. And he does a lot of traveling and spends a lot of time with his grandkids and just has, has a good time. So stamp off. This is the top part of the glass. And he's been on some trial meds and doing everything the doctors have told him, changed the way he eats, everything, living a clean life. And he just went for a bone scan because it had metastasized and was in his spine and everything, and they did surgery, but he just got a clean bill of health. So the doctors said that he is he's a cancer patient, but he doesn't have cancer right now. So it's good news, and I'm really really happy about that. So anyway, but we're doing our best to get together as often as we can and do some fun things, and you just never know, right? Okay, so I'm going to pop up my my picture. If I can find in my mess here. It's all messy. The hair, the house, what was that one that I got to go with the little ones. I can't find my big ones, so there'll be a few more. I'm going to pop it up with my dimensionals. And then I'm just going to use the glue to put these glasses on. Now I'm going to show you. I didn't cut. I've already cut out some strawberries, but I didn't. Did I? No, I put them together, but look. And they're so tiny. Look. You can see the green on it. But so I've got some that I didn't put the greenery on, and I'm going to put that in the bottom of my pitcher. So this is where your silicone craft mat comes in handy. And so if you don't have one, these are really good to have. So I'm just going to put some glue down here on this mat. I'm going to take my putty end of my take your pick tool, and I'm going to pick up my strawberries with it. I get a little putty going, and then it holds on to it while you run your strawberry through the glue. So just place these wherever you like. as many as you like. And I think I'm going to put, so I didn't put ice cubes on this one, on these today. You could remember to do the white, the heat embossing. I'm going to take a piece of, or the leaves that I die cut, and I'm going to put them on the top of each glass. And then I want a strawberry on the top of each glass with the mint leaves. At least that's what I think they are. There. So we've got those decorated. Now, all we need is, and I'm going to pull this down a bit, is a sentiment. And I went ahead and heat embossed from the Dainty, was it the Dainty Delights? Yes. Celebrate You. And then I used my punch and I punched it out, and I'm just going to put it right about there. And I'll pop that up with my dimensionals. And that, don't forget to do the inside of your card. I've got some strawberries left over. I've got some, another flower I could use, or flowers. I'm just going to put that right there. Let's just do the inside. What the hey? I mean, yeah, I could put some more down. You know, why not? I'm going to put this down and lay it right on the tablecloth. Decorate the table as well. And I think I'll just put that right there. See how well the Dainty Delights goes with this? Pull in whatever you have, whatever you want. But there you go. There's our first card. Using the strawberries and the, it's got to dry. But card number 1. So, all right. Now, I didn't want really busy paper for a backdrop on this card. And I would have done this again, except I only had one piece of this. It was from the, what was it that, the oceanfront, was it the oceanfront stamp set and dies? I can't remember. Anyway, it was the designer series paper, but there was only one in the Fresh Freesia left. So I had to figure something else out. So let me just pull these in. So use whatever you have. I'm looking for some, you know, I thought I would use the what do you call it? Fresh as a Daisy designer series paper, but I've been using that for everything. So I thought maybe just let's use up some designer series paper that I have left over that's retired. So you choose whatever you want. This goes wonderfully with anything, actually. So I have used the same designer series paper, and you could use 2 different card bases. So this is in the Mango Melody, and this is exactly the same designer series paper. And there's more Mango Melody in this and more of the Flirty Flamingo in this one. So, you know, you could do that. I haven't embossed this one, so I could take it and I could put this over here too. That looks nice and bright and cheerful. I'm going to save it. So anyway, let's do it with Mango Melody. So again, I've gone and I have embossed with the brick. And I'm just going to attach it. And this one is going to be portrait. So same card base. Thanks, Denise. All right. And then I have cut out blankets, a tablecloth. And let's see which one goes the best. I could do a solid color. I just went crazy here. This one is out of the designer series paper, but the darker part. This is cardstock. So I think, though, I'm going to go with this one. And so I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the other card. And, you know, you just mix it up with different designer series paper, different cardstock. You could do exactly the same card and it looks totally different every time you do it when you change it up. So I'm not going to use this one. I've gone ahead and I'm going to use, I need to stamp some lemonade. We'll go with pink lemonade, done Flirty Flamingo style. And I have stamped, or I have die cut the other vase and run it through one of those, one of the 3-pack of the embossing folders that I was telling you about on Tuesday. And I am going to put that right here. So I've done that in the Flirty Flamingo. But before I do, and I thought, I know I did, colored, but I don't know where they are. Some flowers in the Flirty Flamingo. Looking under there again. They have done gone and got lost. So you're going to have to watch me color again. So which one do I want? I want this and I want this. Pull in my Flirty Flamingo. I know if you see it anywhere, let me know. I've probably put it over in a pile somewhere. Oh no, you know what? I didn't do it in Flirty Flamingo. I did it in the yellow. No, I did Flirty Flamingo. I did so. All right. Well, let's just give it a quick go here. I love these colors together, yes. I love this designer series paper too. I wish they still had it. You know, when they came out, the Playing in the Rain. I did a playing in the rain card class, and oh, it was so much fun. I wished should do another one, but because I still have some designer series paper, so I made it easy for some of my ladies because they don't have all the stamp sets. So this way, when you cut out of the designer series paper, then it's easier for them. Okay. I'll try not to take too long doing this. Somebody can tell me some stories while I'm coloring. This is where I wish you guys could talk, not just type. Like in a Zoom. Almost done. Just a couple of little things of green here. My old olive. And okay. Not bad for a rush job. So what I want to do with this is, like I said, it has that opening right here. And I'm going to put that in both of those. I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to bring in my tear and tape and put a piece down just to hold those in place. You can get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. I don't need those. Okay. Now, I want it to lay down. Do I? Or do I want to pop this one up? I guess I'm going to pop it up. So I want to put some on my flowers as well. I had my large dimensionals out, ready to go. Like everything else that goes missing. I'll find it as soon as I turn the camera off. Okay, so I'm going to put that over here on this side. Down just a bit. There we go. Get those out of the way. And so Mango Melody retired, didn't it? Wasn't that? So you could just do this in the Flirty Flamingo and use yellow. But I'm going to, I did some lemons, and I did the two-step stamping. But what I did was I stamped off. So I did the first stamp with the first stamp. And then when I doing the inner color, I stamped off and then stamped it so that it looked lighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Mango Melody, and I'm going to bring in that. Look at that. I'm getting really careless now. Stamp it up, stamp off. there. So it's just a lighter lemonade. Good. So again, if you want your ice cubes, use your embossing use your embossing buddy. Want to see mine? Want to see my embossing buddy? Look how dirty this is. So I walked out of the room, and every time I walk out of the room, Denali comes in and he finds something. So he decided that the embossing buddy was his buddy. And I caught him on his bed with this thing in his mouth. It still has powder coming out of it, but it's looking pretty rough. He always finds something to get into. Okay, so we've got that. We are going to, I have done a couple of lemon slices, and I am going to take my paper snips and I'm going to cut along one of the pieces there. And I am going to put it as though it was on my glass. So I need some more glue. I'm just going to put a little bit on there just to hold it in place. I'm going to do the same with the other one. All right. Now I'm just going to glue them down. So I will just put a little liquid glue on. I tried popping up the glasses before, but popping up the glasses doesn't work for me. It looked kind of funny. The vase is fine, but the glasses didn't work. So, okay. Now, if I wanted to color some more, I could put another thing down here. But I also cut out, because there is a greenery die, but I cut it out in vellum. I could put that in here or in behind. Yeah, I think I'll put that in behind. We'll just slide it in. And we'll hold this one down by putting a dimensional on it. Hold it in place. All right. So yeah, oh, I know what I was going to do. So I've got my lemons. I'm just going to put a couple there, and I will pop these up. Just give it a little dimension. Okay, I could put more. I've got lots, but I don't want to overdo it. And now just for a sentiment and the inside. So I cut, this is from the He's the Man dies again. And I think I've done one in each, but I think I'm going to go with the Flirty Flamingo. Okay. And time spent together is the sweetest. I could give my brother one of those, but I don't know if he'd appreciate it. I think maybe I better pull out my bike dies and make him a bike. He likes his motorcycles. So there's card number 2. So don't forget to do the inside. I can put some lemons. I've got more lemons. I can put those on the inside and stamp a glass or 2. So I was going to do pink lemonade, wasn't I? But went with the mango melodies. So I guess it doesn't matter because this is for the flowers. So it's like a flower pot. So thank you, Margaret Ann. So there we have it. There's our 2 cards for today. I hope to see what you're working on. So if you have this stamp set, shoot me a picture on my page. I'd love to see. If not, show me what you're working on. And if you need this stamp set, use that host code that you see there at the bottom of the picture. And yeah, I will switch this around. There we go. So yeah. And any order over $35, you get my appreciation. I will send you card kits to make 4 kits for June. And yeah, so that's it. Thank you, Denise. I will have a wonderful weekend. It is Father's Day, so those of you who are celebrating, then have a happy Father's Day with your guy, with your son, your dad, your your husband. I think we are going to try and talk Dad into going bowling. They've got free bowling again they had free bowling for Mother's Day for all mothers that came with a child. And so my daughter took the kids, and my daughter and I took the kids. And so I think the kids and I will take Dad. And whether he likes it or not, that will be our happy Father's Day. So everybody have a wonderful weekend. I will see you Tuesday. A little bit of grace, please. I have an online appointment from 2:30 to 4. So I will try to be ready to go right then, but I may be a few minutes late. So let's say 4:15 ish. So hopefully I can wrap it up real good, real fast. So anyway, I will see you again on Tuesday for another stamp day. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend, and thanks for joining me, everybody. I really appreciate it. Bye for now.